tell us exactly what it is. What's some of your ins and outs daily for it? What's some of the day-to-day tasks for you?
So Broski Pro Films is more of a, I love music.
Yeah.
So that's what it started as. It's like, I want to, you know, people used to call me to do weddings and I would turn them down.
Yeah.
Because I like artistry. I like,
Yeah.
you know, I like hearing a song and getting a certain vibe from like, all right, this is the idea for the video.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, that coming up with an idea, working that idea and seeing how it turns out, like that's like a drug for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know, you get these customers, you talk to these customers, and I call clientele,
Yeah.
you know, mostly artists. You know what I'm saying? And if you, it's easy to reach out to somebody else. You like somebody's music, say, hey,
Yeah.
let me shoot you a video. This is what it's gonna cost you. It's a fraction of what I charge. This is what it's gonna cost you. I like your music. I got an idea for your song. So boom, we get out there, we work. That's my investment in there. You know what I'm saying? So that one person is in a different area, starts creating customers for that area for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we shoot videos. So somebody might call me. I'll be like, hey, what's your budget? What you trying to do?
Yeah. What's
What's your budget? We figure out what a model might cost, locations, other people that, and we put all that in a price. You know what I'm saying? Work all that out, and get my team together. We shoot the video.
Yeah.
We post the video, see how they want to put it on their YouTube. They want to do this, want to do that. We do all that stuff. The editing process is the work.
Yeah.
You edit these videos yourself?
I got somebody to do it for me. I got
Oh
my time.
man, so
Yeah.
you got you win it.
Yeah.
So I mean, interviews like this are a little bit simpler, but man, when you got the editing is, I'm talking about, that's what people don't understand. They want to pay $300 for a video,
Yeah.
but it might take me 8-12 hours to edit your video.
Yeah.
They don't understand that.
Yeah.
They just think you're going in there throwing clips together.
Yeah.
No, you got to put a little time into it. And so it ain't much of a process, man. It ain't much of a day-to-day type thing either, you know. If I have a video I'm working on, once I finish what all my other stuff I'm doing for the day, I got a little extra time, go put some time in on that, and then, you know. And it's not one of those things where you just, I haven't went to full scale, like, this is what I'm doing every day. I hadn't did that not one time. You know, I might have had a week off from work, and I got a lot done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and another part of Broski the Broski brand is like t-shirts.
Yeah.
All of these businesses within a business came from artists. Being with some artists, shooting their videos and solving a problem.
Yeah.
They might need shirts for the video. Hey man, I print up shirts too. What you need?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was part of the business, and that was one that more my wife kind of handled. You know what I'm saying? Because she bought the machine to do something else.
Yeah.
And we started making shirts, and it just took off from there. So that's a part of the Broski brand as well.
Yeah.
These shirts and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So the next one is just saying, whenever you mixed all this stuff together, now what would you tell yourself when you was younger? What would you tell them you looking forward to do?
Do it sooner.
Do it sooner.
Do it sooner. You believe in something, man. Go after it.
Yeah.
Go after it. You know, I hear people say all the time kind of about being enslaved and these jobs, what is they pay you to forget about your dreams or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's true, like, all the jobs that I've had, right, have been jobs that are more like independent, like,
Yeah.
I'm almost working for myself. I sold cars.
Yeah.
So you working for yourself. You get your own clientele, you follow up with them, they provide the cars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Driving trucks is more independent. That's something that's coming into another business of my own, where I get my own trucks and all that. But, golly, what was your question? I was trying to tie
What would
it
you
in.
tell your younger self?
Yeah. So they pay people to forget about their dreams. I would say go ahead and do it, because we spend our time at these jobs, these dealership owners and these owners of these trucking companies are people that realize early on, hey, I have a dream, this is my idea, I'm gonna put it to work.
Yeah.
So we spend our time, the same time that we spend at these jobs making them millionaires,
Yeah.
you could be doing for yourself.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if you sit at home for a week
Yeah.
and Mississippi Power, Alabama Power, they go start trying to cut lights off and all that,
Yeah.
you gonna find a way.
Yeah.
you're gonna find a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you do, you're gonna find a way to get something. You know what I'm saying? Your baby over there crying, hungry, you're gonna find a way. And so what I would tell people is, if you got an idea, you've done your research, it's something that you're interested in, man, go for it. I wouldn't say quit your job right away, but I would say work it around your job. You know what I'm saying? As much as you can, until it becomes so much that, hey, I might need to hire somebody. Still work your job as long as you can, until you making enough money to where, hey, it makes sense. I don't even need to be here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying.
I was like the post Marquis just said. I know he's just saying, if you get fired from your job today, you couldn't find another one. You've been unemployed for about 3 months. What would you do? So you've been unemployed for 3 months. You done ran through your emergency savings. Now you gotta figure something out. You can't get a job.
You're gonna find a way.
You're gonna find a way.
You're gonna find a way. Most definitely.
So where does all the creativity come from?
I always been like creative. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought differently. I always think back to a situation where 2nd grade, I was in Miss Davis class at Mamie Martin at Brick and you know, the teacher, we was talking about money. And she was trying to almost trick everybody. And so she said, which one is the most? This quarter or this dollar? And she was going through the class asking different kids. You know what I'm saying? So of course the first one like, I want that dollar. Next kid, these 2 quarters or this dollar? I want that dollar. Next kid, these 3 quarters of that dollar? I want that dollar. And she get to me, you want these 4 quarters of that dollar? Everybody else holler, I want that dollar. I said, no, I want them 4 quarters. She said, why? I said, 1, it's the same thing. I said, but 2, if I need to break it down, it's easy for me to break it down right there. So I always think about that, like, and I was in what they call Quest or Resource, where every day in that class, whenever you go in there, they're just teaching you to think outside the box. And so that's just always been with me. Like I always approach stuff differently than other people. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me I can't do something, you know, I'm probably gonna try to prove you wrong. Just to, you know what I'm saying? I hate when somebody tell me I can't do something. Oh, don't tell me that. That just and it's just, you know, it's just that grind in me, man. I grew up not having nothing. So you gotta get creative. You know what I'm saying? I was a single parent household. You know, my mama worked 3 jobs to do whatever she could for us, but you know, it was only so much. You know, she made sure we had everything we needed. But the wants, you had to go find a way. You know what I'm saying? You better not be out there doing nothing stupid, but you go find a way. I was cutting hair. I was recording people. I used to roll my mama hair and like curls or whatever. I used to do that. My first job, I worked for one of my classmates' dad on their property. He was paying me $10 an hour. I was scraping down fences and stuff like that. That's how I had to pay for like going to any type of like prom or anything like that. That's how I paid for tux and all that. I had to do it. Mama did all she could, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't ask for much more, so hey. So that's where it all started.
So now at this point in life, how you manage everything, being a husband, being a father, work, business, and just doing your own personal time and stuff?
How am I handling it? Hey man, it's tough, man. It's tough, but I don't complain, man, because you know, it's people out here that in a lot worse situation, man. In a lot worse situation, and I just live in the moment, man. I enjoy it. Like I work crazy hours. Like I get up at like 2 a.m. I go work my regular job. I might be done there by 12:30, sometimes 2. And I go home, get me a quick little rest and reboot. And you know, 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm picking up kids for football practice. 6 o'clock, we in football practice. We in football practice at like 7:15, and I gotta drop some off, so I get back home 9 o'clock. You know, if I got something to do in my office, I try to get a little bit done enough, but I'm laying it back down for another 3-4 hours. Get back up, do the same thing. So the weekends is when I usually kind of do a lot more stuff. So it's a lot, man, and it takes practice. You know what I'm saying? It takes practice.
And I like to think of more like as a priority management rather than time management. You can really prioritize something, you're gonna get it done.
It's something you gotta do. It's something you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I love giving back to these kids. Like I said, a coach for me, I think was my saving grace. They were a father figure to me. You know, being a part of a football team or some type of team was something that saved my life. And it was people in my class, like, if they'd have stayed on the right track, you probably would have never heard of me.
Yeah.
As far as an athlete. Because these guys I'm talking about
Yeah.
athletes. You know what I'm saying? I grew into being an athlete.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I played sports all my life. And I ain't gonna say that it was just overnight or whatever, but I grew into it. You know what I'm saying? So I was just blessed to stay focused. There's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? And football was my saving grace, man, and that's what I be trying to get to these kids, bro, and get them to understand.
So what's some of your favorite parts about coaching and everything?
Coaching it, favorite thing about coaching is seeing a kid overcome something that might have hindered them.
Yeah.
Like I got one kid and he in this room.
Yeah.
You know, he got a bad attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so if something go wrong, it kind of shut him all the way down.
Yeah.
And I always relate to them. I always tell them how football is a lot like life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some days in life where ain't nothing going right. Somebody gonna make you mad. But that don't mean you gotta go crash out and end up in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta, for the next play, the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta get yourself together and can't let this play affect this next day or this next play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So little things like that and seeing them go through some adversity and the next time it's like, all right, shake that off, I'm gonna get back, and then seeing them have success in that. Oh man, that's off the chain.
Yeah.
Seeing a kid that don't know much about football, he might can't catch a ball, can't run a route right, but then one day he come to practice, he's still working it.
Yeah.
Boom, he run that route, he stick it, he catch it over somebody's head, then go score. Oh.
Yeah.
That's everything to me, dog. That's everything to me. Yeah.
You know, one question I forgot to ask you earlier when I was talking about football.
Yeah.
When you first were going out to college and maybe getting in towards the high school, what was you eating? What was your diet like?
Leaving high school?
Like leaving high school going to college. Did you like change diets or you just?
So leaving high school going into college, it was like I didn't think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that kind of stuff. But when I got into college, you thought about that kind of stuff more because they put you on that scale and do all that stuff when you first get there. Okay, you need to gain weight, you need to lose some weight, you need to maintain.
Yeah.
But they feed you these meals 3 times a day. I'm talking about big meals. You look up and it's time to eat again.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, what y'all want me to do? Like, y'all want me to maintain this weight? Y'all want me to gain? Like, but I just had to learn that it was all about what you eat, what you intake. You could eat a bunch of good stuff and be good, you know what I'm saying? But we were exercising and burning calories so much. When you got 2 of days, you practice early in the morning, then you practice, man, you burning those calories off quick. But so there was a little bit more of a recognition of it once I got into college, rather than leaving high school. Leaving high school, I just want to play football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm going to ask you this.
All right.
Who in your top 5, Broski?
Top 5?
Top 5 to come out, Broski.
Golly. I like the old heads, bro.
Yeah.
I like the old heads because that's who introduced me to football.
Yeah.
Not saying I don't like the new guys, but the old heads is you know, that group that I was watching when my cousin played, Aaron Yargo, Pat Brown, Jeremy Castile, Kendall Poole, Teddy Washington, Moses Bates, like all Big Cat, like all them guys like that, like them was the guys that like really inspired me to even do it. You know, that's why I never missed a football game coming through. I say elementary, let's see, probably 98 all the way to about going to probably going into like the 9th grade. I never missed a football game. I remember my first football game missing was. It was, I think I was in the 9th grade and it was going to play Hazelhurst for the first time. That was the first time I missed a football game. I used to be at every football game. My grandma lived right by the football field. So we go play football, go to the game, we'll be the water boy or whatever. And then we'll be right at her house in the grass. No shoes on, it might be wet, whatever. Mama mad because we got grass stains in the pants. We playing football. That's all we did.
So
So it was more of those older guys, you know, Jimmy John's the GOAT.
Yeah.
It's the only quarterback I ever seen ever been able to pitch a ball on a sweep.
Yeah.
And then go make the first block.
Yeah.
Like that was just amazing to me. Big Bookie.
Yeah.
Man, my first game, that was my freshman.
Yeah, you was
Freshman or sophomore year, I played against Mississippi State.
Yeah.
And I caught a ball on a dig across the middle.
Yeah.
And I could hear this little voice. I caught the ball and they kind of spinning, they kind of tapping me.
Yeah.
You better get out, you better get out, you better get out, Sim. So I finally get tapping.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, I'm so glad you got down because I was about to knock you out. I gotta do what I gotta do. So I remember that, man. But you know, Bobo, Pee Wee, Charles Wilson, you know, all them guys, man, Ronnie, Tarian Jones, Butch, man. They got athletes out there, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying? But it's guys that stood out, you know what I'm saying? But I like the older guys because that's what brought me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember what I forgot to say earlier. You know what I'm saying? Y'all three already said, you know, I'm gonna put Leo and Fred up on there.
Who that?
Leo and Fred. Leo doing the Fred.
Oh, Leo, them athletes, man.
Yeah.
Them athletes.
Yeah.
When I seen him in the gym, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, ridiculous. Them good athletes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Alright. So we're about to pivot over to the last segment of the show. It's called the Fatal Four. It's same for questions every week time, I guess. Alright. So just give a quick answer. So the first one always is, you walked outside today and somebody cut you $1 million check, what would you do?
$1 million check right now, today. Me and my wife always talk about building some apartments.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of apartments. Cause I think that'll bring some income right out the bat. But today, I probably would do something different, but I have to, cause that's something we've been tossing around for years now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I probably would do something different now. I have to put some thought to it, cause since we first talked about that, I done got into stocks.
Yeah.
I done got into all that stuff, so it's like, some other ways I can use that money in. I'll probably put it all in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Hey, Bitcoin does some big things.
I'll put it all in Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
Every bit of it.
Yeah.
Every bit of it.
Yeah. Anyways, no Doge? No Dogecoin?
No.
I mean, don't
So,
play with it.
let
Let
me-
me diddle it some.
Let me tell you a little story about that, right? So a year ago, this was last February,
Yeah.
one of my business partners, Smoothie,
Yeah.
I think Nick probably mentioned it, because that's his business partner they started 100% royalty together with.
Yeah.
He hit me up, he said, well, he hit all of us up. He said, hey, my accountant, you know, somebody talking about an accountant, they got some money.
Yeah.
My accountant said, y'all need to go buy some Dogecoin. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really into stocks at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, you know, I got an extra $20. I'll put $20.
Yeah.
He said, just get Robinhood.
Yeah.
And so I put $20 in the Dogecoin. And again, this how green I was in stocks. So the next couple of days, I'm like, man, I'm about to be rich. So the next couple of days, I'm checking it. I'm checking. I'm like, man, this ain't doing nothing. So finally, probably a week later, I forgot about it.
Yeah.
So fast forward to this February.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my homeboys, Simmy James.
Yeah.
And he called me, and he's just rattling, like, Simmy James always got all kind of ideas.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, I started following Elon Musk, and
Yeah.
ooh, and they just be dropping you know, they might say something like Doge, or they might say something like this, and most people don't even know what they talking about. I said, what you mean, Doge?
Yeah.
He was like, Dogecoin, they mentioned it the other day, you know, Snoop Dogg mentioned it, all them.
Yeah.
And he was like, what you mean? I said, man, I think I got Dogecoin.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, you better go check it. You better go
Yeah.
check it. So I go in there, and I bought it when it was like 0.0025 or something like that. Them $20 had turned into like $600 and something dollars.
Yeah.
And so I checked. I was like, oh man, what?
Yeah.
So I'm automatically thinking, like, I called my wife. I was like, you messing with a rich. You know, I said either word. You know, you messing with her. And I'm thinking it's gonna keep on going up. You know what I'm saying? But I started doing my research behind Dogecoin, and it kind of started off as you know, some kind of joke. So I don't think there's much.
I know Elon was trolling about it. Yeah.
I think he just put a whole bunch of money in it and started saying all that. And people started that raise it, and he got out of it. He goes to the next thing. You know, he probably put 100 million and made him a whole bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got money like that, you can make money. Money make money. They do. And so So yeah.
All right. Next question is, if you can go network with one person, who would you go network with?
If I can network with one person, who would I network with? I'm a big Grant Cardone fan.
Yeah.
I watch, you watch Making a Millionaire?
Yeah.
Or Becoming a Millionaire, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I love that show, bro. I love that show. You got 3 people on there that's like serial entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And one thing you notice is it's not about what they are doing, it's how they are doing it. They're persistent. They're going after things, man. I love that show, man. So Grant Cardone for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So the next one is, if you can go get a $500,000 credit line on a revolving credit card, or you can get that $500,000 up front, which one would you take and why?
If I can get, say it again.
So you can get $500,000 on a credit card. You gotta pay it back, but it's revolving every month. So you know you can get on payment plan, whatever you gotta do. But you get there every month. I would take this $500,000 up front right now. And why?
I would take the 500 up front.
All right.
All right, because I got that cash. That's liquid now, right?
Yeah.
So with that money, whatever I do with that money, if I'm making income off that money or what, I can show anything with that money. I can finesse that and show income to my company.
Yeah.
That I can get that $500 credit, $500,000 credit line too.
Yeah.
I'm big on credit now.
Yeah.
That's what my other business is about. That's where it started.
Let me tell you the trick I learned. All right, so you can take that same $500,000 on a revolving credit line. You got it. You do a cash advance.
Right, but you're gonna get charged with it.
You got 0% interest for 12 months.
But you're gonna get charged for turning that into cash though.
You're gonna charge you a little bit.
Right.
So I might charge 3% or something like that.
Yeah.
But now, if you just go sit there, just say, you get something that's in the SP 500, the index fund that returns, on average, throughout the last 40 years, 7-8%. So we'd rather gain that 5%, just let it sit there, and then you can make a move with it. So I'll take this.
I still do the same thing. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I got this 500,000 right here. You just gonna get to me, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what I would do, it's one of those gray areas that we don't know about.
Yeah.
We know right and wrong, but there's a gray area, right?
Yeah.
I can put that in a bank account made by LLC, and I can pay this LLC.
Yeah.
A couple every week. I still got this money. I'm just moving it to another account that I own, right? Boom. I take that to a bank and show that to a bank. That's how much this company over here making the money.
Yeah.
Now I can get that other 500,000 that you got and do what you did with it.
Yeah.
And I can do that with another company and keep doing it.
Like it. I'll never just leave it alone, but I still like it though.
Yeah, bro. So that's what I'm doing now with I told you about the Mamba Investment Group. So I've been studying building credit without using a personal guarantee.
Yeah.
And without without having much going on with this business already. So I started this business last August. And so you just go through a process of getting tier 1 lenders. Some of them you might have to pay like a year fee to, but they'll report under that company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After they report for a while, boom, you start getting bigger lenders. So you start moving up to maybe a gas card.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Buy a little gas on it, show it that you paid it, but they reporting these higher limits. You move up to another one, where they might start giving you a credit card. And as you know, on a business, when you're talking about business credit, you getting probably 100% more than what a personal credit would. So they might give you $1,000, but they might give this business $100,000.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm working on is basically using that credit that I'm building here to start a business. I'm using other people's money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our people don't know much about that, but the information is out there.
Yeah. And I really feel like that should be mandatory to be taught in school.
I do too.
Yep.
Stocks too.
Yep. Because
All
coming
of
out of high school, most people don't know nothing about how to get no credit.
Yep.
They tell you just go to a bank, go find it, but they're gonna tell you need some credit to get some credit.
Instead of teaching this old history that that they teach you what they want to teach you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not the stuff that'll actually get you ahead, but it's stuff that, Caucasian people have been doing for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
We just not getting kind of hip to all this, I always talk about, like my mama. My mama was trying to figure out how to keep the lights on, keep us fed, keep clothes, keep shoes, and all that. She ain't have time to be trying to figure out, oh, I'm gonna put this little money up over here, because she needed that little money. Put this up for me, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is I might not be the millionaire, but my son and my daughter gonna be prepared to step in there. They gonna have the information that they need. Like we get them money now. Yeah. They get money for their birthday. Oh, you just blowing all this money. I say it to them all the time. You just blowing all this money. You ain't too young to start a business, or you know what I'm saying. You ain't too young. The internet is wide open for anybody. You sell a product, and I told my daughter this, right? I told her, she was like, well, people at my school, what'd she say? People at my school ain't gonna buy a lot of that. She was like, and it was smart. She was like, I'm only be able to sell so many at this school. Yeah. I was like, but you think it's too small. Yeah. I said, this internet is big. I said, imagine you scrolling down IG like you do, and that ad pop up, somebody selling a shirt. Yeah. I said, that ad could be your ad, but not just for Mobile, but for anywhere in the United States. You could be shipping out all over the place. So any of the kids that's out there, man, it's not too young to be a millionaire. You got 14-year-old millionaires in the world right now. Yeah. That's done retired their mama. You know what I'm saying? It's out there to go get. You just gotta go get it. Put a plan together and go get it.
Sure. Yeah. And the last question is, it's kind of a big one for me. I was just trying to see what you're about to say. Most time in our community, we get some money. First place to go is up. Well, where do you think money should go first, up or down?
You said up?
So just say, a big time ball player or rapper or something, get some money. First place go say, I gotta go to my mama's house, I gotta get grandma something. Yeah. So should money go down, even if you don't got kids yet, should you put something back for your kids? Should it go up or down first?
I think it just depends on where you are in life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where your family is situated. When you say up, it's going to mama and daddy. Yeah. And when you say down, it's going like you putting it up.
One kid.
That's tough. That's tough because if I come up on some money, that's another thing me and my wife kind of already got. Yeah. We got a list of people. Yeah. We might not hand them money. Yeah. But if they buying a house, we're gonna pay their house off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. Hey, it's yours. Yeah. But hey, that's what it is. I can't really do nothing else. Yeah. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say how much money is it. So I want to try to give you an answer.
So let's just say I don't make $1 million enough to last year. So I'm gonna say 100 million.
100 million. 100 million. I'm going to some type of accounting first to see where I can put half of this money up to make money off of this money going forward, right? So I would say that's kind of like something for kids, right? For my kids and family. And then there's gonna be a fraction of it that's like, hey, this list we got, boom, 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 let's handle that. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, it's more about putting this money in places. I'm simple. Yeah. I feel like if I got $1 million right now, I'm just going to buy a Tahoe. Yeah. I ain't going to buy a Bentley. None of that. That ain't me. I ain't flashy. Like I told you, I like to be behind the scenes. I don't like attention. You know what I'm saying? So that other money will be going into stuff that make money. I always been like that. I want to spend my money on stuff that make money or that pay for itself. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess it would be going up and down.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I know I just listen to what is this? So what are a lot of Rockefellers who doing? So I feel like he said his family to put like $1 billion up in but I think it was some type of trust or something. Then that trust one got 10% every year off the bill. Right. For his kids and grandkids. Yeah. So just that. Yeah. What I'm thinking about. Yeah. And then the rest of it, it's still there. You pull out. Then all that money you can go.
Let me ask you this: you won the lottery right now. Would you get all your money, or you do the monthly?
Monthly.
I'm gonna start interviewing you.
So you said, would I get the monthly or I get it all that?
Yeah.
So I'm the type of person, if you go and give me all that, I know I'm gonna go flip it.
Right. That's how I am too. Yeah. That's how I am too. That's why I told you about that $500,000. I'm gonna go ahead and take that because I can make that. I can get that credit line.
But I'm saying, but if they both right there, I say it like this: I'd rather go out. If I go outside and get ride today, I'd rather have the bank money rather than the moment.
I'm just hoping I'm already at the bank when you're trying to give me this money.
Yeah.
I'm already at the bank.
Yeah.
So how did you get into what you doing right now?
So
And where is this leading to?
So
Ain't nobody asked you that.
Yeah. So this is like a big branding strategy for me. So
Uh-huh.
everybody know I got a passion for finance and for real
Yeah.
estate.
Uh-huh.
So it's a big branding strategy. I seen what Grant Cardano do,
Yeah.
and then Earn Your Leisure. So I'm
Yeah.
big on Earn Your Leisure. I like
Yeah,
what they do.
I like them too.
Yeah. So they bringing different people in,
Okay.
sharing different lights. I'm gonna be able to empower my community too.
Okay.
That's why I started.
Okay then. Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
I like it. Maybe we can link up on something.
Yeah, got to.
You in the Airbnb though?
Yep.
That's what I'm in. I think it's more.
Yeah.
I think you get more money out of a property like that if you in a good area.
Yeah.
So
Actually looking at stuff like out of Miami and stuff.
yeah, Miami, like Destin, something a
Yeah.
little bit closer. Destin. That's why I've been looking at Destin. I was looking at Biloxi ever since.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I don't know. I think I might miss that.
Now you know they bring that Google plant on down in South Haven. A lot of stuff like be out there.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're building a big Google
Yeah.
plant out there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what
about
I'm.
Memphis and everything.
Okay.
Good location.
Yeah. Okay then.
So come, let everybody know where they come find. Come check you out.
Oh yeah, don't come check me out. Don't come find me, man. I told you I'm low key.
Yeah.
No,
well,
I'm messing
you
with you.
know-
I'm messing with you. I'm messing. But Broski Pro Films, you know, on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Simi Yarbrough, SIMMIEYARBOROUGH.
Yeah.
That's
Tell
it.
them no surprise. How much you gonna charge them to get a video
It
done?
just depends on what they trying to do.
Alright.
So if you come to me and you just want to, you know, something
Just
simple,
say,
we gonna have a simple price.
Local rapper. I got like a little 3-minute song.
You a local rapper?
Local rapper. A 3-minute song.
How long you been in the game?
So I've been there for about a year.
About a year.
Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah, so you do. I mean, you making any noise? You doing any shows, anything like that?
I've been building up pretty good. I got a couple shows I done did and got about 7-8K on Instagram now.
Okay, so you doing some numbers.
Yeah.
Like how long the song is?
So the song about 3:15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a
Well, let
bang
me
song,
let me
so-
check the song out. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I vibe with it.
Yeah.
Cause if I can't vibe with it, I can't give you a good product,
Yeah.
and I might not be the guy for the video. If I can vibe with it, I'll call you back. We can
Yeah.
talk about what you want to do, and then we can set a price based on what you want to do. I don't know where you live. I don't know what kind of video you want. You want
Yeah.
3 clothes change. You need lights. You need. Do I need to bring some help? You need makeup. You need models.
Yeah.
So I can't just give you a price, and I don't know all that.
Alright.
If I give you, I say $500, but you need makeup and you need all that, and I gotta wait on it, and you need 6 hours to shoot it.
Yeah.
$500 ain't gonna be enough.
Yeah.
So, you know, I sold cars for a while.
Yeah.
So when somebody come up to a car lot, I can't just sell you any car.
Yeah.
I want a car. All right, it's gonna be $500 a month.
Yeah.
No, I just need something small where I can get the back and forth to work, something good on gas. I got a $200 budget. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I approach that the same way.
Yeah.
I need to find out your need, what exactly it is that you want, so I don't shorthand myself.
So.
I don't put myself in a situation like that before. So I find out what they need, and then I go from there. It's not no set price. Every video different. You got a $10,000 video.
Okay.
If we doing $10,000 worth of stuff, so it just depends.
Alright. Then last question for the day. What's the ultimate plan with it? What's the ultimate goal?
The ultimate plan is one, creating wealth
Yeah.
for my kids. So, and to do that where I have to do as less work as possible,
Yeah.
or being away from my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to create something for other people and create something good for other people where they'll feel comfortable working for me. You know what I'm saying? Or working with my company, and with the potential to leave, not to be in my company for forever, but the potential to learn something from me and go start their own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So creating wealth for my family, and to be able to do that where I can have my hands in multiple things, because I'm just not a one-dimensional person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, hey, this is the legendary visions. Oh my God, send me y'all,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
It's hey, y'all go check out the stuff. Y'all come get up for your videos and anything else y'all need. Hey, and we out.